Okay, I think we're back. Let me see. We got everything working. Should be good to go. Hopefully everything is okay now. That was a pretty big disaster. So we'll see. Rumble didn't have a problem. Let's just make a note of that, okay? Rumble had no issues. So let's just make sure we make a note of that. And YouTube has been a complete disaster tonight. So, okay. Give everybody time to get in here. And thank you all. Last stream had an insane amount of freaking gifted memberships and super chats. You guys are insane. You're crazy. Muller Ram says, why you know stream good? Why you know stream good? I try. Not muted. Okay, we're back. Well, while everybody's getting in here, let me remind all of you that we do have the CobraCast Mania merch available for a limited time. And I got to say, that is a badass design right there. Especially that red. Man, that looks good. So CobraCast Mania honoring the legend Hulk Hogan. That is from the chat. Someone in the chat had that idea. And the chat runs things around here. So we have t-shirts, we have tanks, we have hoodies, we have everything that you're looking for. So where's the Rumble feed? It should be up. Rumble should be up. If not, I'm sure mods can drop a link to that. We should be up and running on Rumble, though. Let's see. Are we? Yes, Rumble is up and running. So we're up and running. So, okay. So back to business now that everybody's back over here. So I apologize for all of the issues. But let's see. Arclight says, yo, dude, Jeremy, I got it today because of Hulk Hogan Day. Hell yeah. It is Hulk Hogan Day. Absolutely. Up and stumbling. That is right. We are up and stumbling. Now, let me go back to find my bookmarks here because if there is any issues, it's 100% on YouTube's end. But we'll see. All right. Let me get back everything figured out here again. What a disaster. Oh, I saw this. Okay. This is super funny. Let me get Bird up first and then we'll talk about it. Bird Up says, since Kamala is trying to get back in the news cycle, can we dig up that clip of Kamala pretending to talk to a supporter on the phone and then accidentally revealing she had the camera on? If somebody can tag me in that, I don't know where to find that. I wouldn't even know where to start, actually. So let's see. I'm trying to see if somebody... I'm seeing if you guys tagged me in the Tucker Carlson thing. Oh, let's see. Okay, here it is. Right here.
Nick Fuentes, this weird little gay kid in his basement in Chicago.
Oh, no. Oh, man. That is fucking funny.
Nick Fuentes, this weird little gay kid in his basement in Chicago.
Oh, shit. Is this when he was talking to Candace Owens? I think there's like Candace had a interview with Tucker today. Is that what this is about? Because Candace had a discussion with... I listened to the entire discussion with Nick Fuentes and Candace Owens. I think that, like, if I'm being honest, like, in terms of the Candace Owens Nick Fuentes discussion, I think Fuentes came off a lot better than Candace did. I think Fuentes came off a lot better than Candace Owens did in that particular discussion. So, Quentin for 20 says it's been a rough year. let's see, as my family. My grandma passed away Monday. Just found out my mom has Parkinson's. Spend as much time with family as you can. Brother, I am sorry to hear that. Love the hoodie, by the way. Love the IDOT hoodie that you have. But I'm so sorry to hear that, man. Prayers up for you. And you got a family here at CobraCast, so you can always hang out with us anytime. You know, we obviously talk a lot of shit, but as soon as you need prayers in that chat, as soon as you need support in that chat, this chat's going to be the sweetest, most kindest chat in the world. So we got your back, brother. We got your back indeed. So look at that chat. That's a beautiful thing to see right there. Monica says, where's my do-rag Vince emoji at? Okay, so I'll get Krista. You guys just you gotta keep sending. So I know you want do-rag Vince. We want a Hulk Hogan emoji. There's been do we need chat lives matter emoji? We've got several of them we need. So Too Tired says, please, Jeremy. We know the second stream is really for double the grift, not a YouTube problem. Starbucks showed up for stream number 2. So it seems you have a new fan. Congrats. She is really particular. Or Starbuck, I'm sorry, showed up. Hey, listen, I am not going to confirm or deny that the second stream is for grifting. I will not confirm nor deny. I know Harley Dave promised more gifted memberships if I did this, and I haven't seen it yet. Okay? I haven't seen it yet. So I could have gotten tricked. This could have been a trick. Mola Ram dropped 5 gifted memberships, though. Let's freaking go. Thank you, Mola Ram. Okay. So is this what you wanted me to play? Okay, here we go. You wanted me to play this right here. Little Orphan Funkhauser. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to get hit for this. I have no idea. But let's see.
Are we rolling? Let's do this. Hello, America. It's me, your president. Not really, but I could get used to that. Still not sure if I should run. It's not that I don't want to be president. It's just that the White House is so small compared to my apartment and some of my cars. Enough of that. Let's get into the playoffs, which, by the way, is easier said than done. Right, Jerry? You just got trumped. Here we go. It's round 2 of the playoffs. The big game today is Saints Niners. Drew Brees is more dangerous than a marriage without a prenup. Am I right, Michael? Terry? Ding! I do my own sound effects now. The game's in San Francisco.
It's Frank Caliendo. Frank Caliendo is amazing at this. His Trump isn't that great, but Trump is in this video, okay? But Frank Caliendo is actually fantastic at this normally. His Trump's not great, but just wait, because Trump is in this.
The last time the Niners played at home, the lights went out. In fact, Candlestick Park is so prone to blackouts, they've officially named it Lindsay Lohan Park. Congratulations, Lindsay. I've been trying to get my name on a stadium for years. My G-men play the Packers tomorrow. I'm so excited, I think my hair just moved, really. But just to be clear, I'm not upset about the Jets not making the playoffs. When I say I'm a huge Jets fan, I don't mean the team. I'm talking about my massive collection of private airplanes. How am I doing? Is that okay?
It's not good, Frank. Quite frankly, it's not even close to luxurious or...
The Jets not making the playoffs. When I say I'm a huge Jets fan, I don't mean the team. I'm talking about my massive collection of private airplanes. How am I doing? Is that okay?
It's not good, Frank. Quite frankly, it's not even close to luxurious or extravagant. That's it. It's Tebow time.
What?
The first 3 quarters of this sketch were pitiful and boring, but the end is going to be the most luxurious, incredible, and exciting quarter anywhere in the world. That's right. I'm taking over. Tebow time equals Trump time.
Don't tell me.
That's right. I've unofficially bought the term Tebow time. By the way, your picks are worse than the ones Andy Dalton threw last week. I'm taking them over too, so...
I'm fired.
Frank, never say that in front of me again. I hate the term.
But, you know...
Look, I'm picking the Saints over the Niners and the Pats to beat the Broncos.
See that?
Tebow time has to come to an end, and it's coming to an end right now. And also, the Ravens in tomorrow's game.
Wait a minute. Hang on. Was this for the playoffs? Is this win? No, there is no way. So was this when the Patriots beat the Broncos and literally ended Tebow time? Is that when this was? That's crazy if Trump called it. What the fuck? Trump called Tebow times ending. Holy shit.
Taking them over too. So
I'm fired.
Frank, never say that in front of me again. I hate the term.
But, you know,
Look, I'm picking the Saints over the Niners and the Pats to beat the Broncos. Tebow time has to come
That's
to an end, and it's coming to an
crazy.
end right now. And also, the Ravens in tomorrow's game, I'm picking them too. Okay, now let me throw it back to a group of guys who would be great on future episodes of The Celebrity Apprentice.
To be fair, you're right, Warbrier. It's not, that wasn't the, like, I personally, like, I think everybody expected that the Patriots were going to win that game. Thank you, little orphan Funkhauser. I appreciate it. But yeah, we all kind of expected the Patriots were going to win that game. I mean, Tebow going up against Tom Brady, you know, so, but yeah, thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Muller Ramp, thank you for those 5 gifted memberships. Lying Dog Face Pony Soldier with a gifted membership as well. Thank you. I got to show you guys this clip right here. Clay Travis says he's making his kids read Kamala's new book as punishment. This is how you parent.
Can you think of anything worse than having to read 107 Days by Kamala Harris? I've got 2 teenage boys and a 10-year-old, and I was watching that clip, and I was thinking, you know what I'm going to start saying to him, Jesse? Hey, if you don't listen to me right now, I'm going to buy you Kamala's book, and you're going to have to read the whole thing and write a book report on it. And no, you can't use ChatGPT. Like, you have to actually go in. This is an incredible parenting tool for everybody out there. I think you drop this on your kids, especially if they're boys.
I'm thinking they're going to chat GPT the book. They just take all the word salads, throw an algorithm to it, and print it.
Here is a take that you're going to have your mind blown on this. She's 100% going to run for president in 2028. She is 100% going to run. She doesn't have anything else to live for. I mean, honestly, she didn't run, I'm telling you, Jesse, in 2026 because her advisors told her, you've already been vice president. This is going backwards. You can still run in 28.
Yeah, I think that she's going to do that. I really, really do. I think she's going to run again. And like, did you see her the other day? And what she, like, this whole like thing where she was whispering? She is an idiot, dude. Like, she's got to be one of the stupidest people. She is a very dumb human being. And, you know, I think Trump answered it perfectly, which again, it was great that Triple H had to sit there when Trump was asked about her running.
Mr. President, Kamala Harris, as you know, is not running for governor of California. She's not going to do it. What do you see in her political future, sir?
Well, she can't speak. She can't talk. She can't do an interview. I thought it was a very strange campaign that we had. But, you know, I had 2 of them. We were up by like this massive number of points on Biden, and they said, let's change to Kamala. Nobody knew who Kamala was. Nobody knew her last name, Harris. They said, we're going to get Vice President Harris. Everyone said, who the hell is Harris? They only knew her by the first name. But no, I thought she was a terrible candidate. Look, don't forget, she didn't really get the nomination. I mean, that whole nomination was strange. She was the first one out. You know, she took a good amount of points with her when she announced, but nobody knew her. And once they got to know her, she dropped out very shortly after she started. And she started with a pretty good, you know, she was like in 2nd or 3rd place. But I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't call her a skilled politician. Would you?
She's also coming out with a book. Any plans to buy it?
I don't know. I think I'm going to buy it. I'd love to see it. No. I'd find it. Look, I find everything in politics interesting. I sort of enjoy politics. She wasn't a skilled person. You know, you have skilled politicians, really skilled politicians, and then you have some that aren't. And she was put in a very tough position, I think. She did have a 6-week honeymoon. They told me, the pros said, you know what, she's going to have a 6-week. And she did. She was like untouchable in terms of everybody thought great. But she didn't do any interviews or anything, which was strange. Not even friendly interviews with friendly reporters like her right there, really friendly reporter. And you know what happened? People said, "What's wrong with her? Why isn't she doing?" She made a mistake. She should have done interviews. She didn't run a great campaign, but we beat Biden, and then we had to beat. Nobody's beaten two. I had to beat two. That's like Dana White. The great Dana White has a fight, and he has a fighter that's getting the hell knocked out of him. They say, "Well, let's take him out and put somebody else in." Didn't seem fair to me at the time, but where are we? We're in the White House. So, I mean, so it worked out.
Oh, it's so good. Brock dropped 50 more gifted memberships. I want you all to understand. So I made I teased something the other day on a CobraCast, and I said that we are working on something at Geeks and Gamers, and very appreciative of the support we have. And I want you to understand that when we start talking about what we have going on, understand that the people that drop these memberships and super chats and support this, they're the reason that we're able to do the things that we're able to do. It really is a blessing to have the type of support we have. Thank you, Brock, you freaking mad lad. And of course, Anna Paulina Luna gets to show up for 50 gifted memberships. There you go, right there. Anna Paulina Luna, a very respectable person that we all admire. Thank you so much, Brock, for the 50 gifted memberships. Now, going back to Kamala Harris really quick. I don't know if you guys saw this, but boy, do I have a meme for you, okay? Boy, do I have a meme for you. So first we have this.
Everyone thinks you've been kicking back, drinking margaritas on the beach, but really, you've been hard at work writing a book, meeting with leaders, thinking about the future of our country. Who said that?
So the memes are here, and if you know, you know.
Everyone thinks you've been kicking back, drinking margaritas on the beach, but really, you've been hard at work writing a book, meeting with leaders, thinking about the future of our country. Everyone thinks you've been kicking.
Oh man, the MAGA memes never stop. But yes, Kamala Harris is one of the dumbest people, period. I mean, she is an absolute idiot. And, whether it was her appearances on, had the Daily Show appearances.
And that's me on a call. So you'll see my phone is actually on my lap, and I know I've been teased about this, but I like these kinds of ear pods that have the thing, because I've served on the Senate Intelligence Committee. I have been in classified briefings, and I'm telling you, don't be on the train using your ear pods and thinking somebody can't listen to your conversation. I'm just telling you, that's a little bit more secure.
So when you saw
I wrote.
Why does she laugh about everything? Why is it funny that people in America can't have secure conversations on their electronic devices? What the fuck is wrong with this woman? Why is she so unhinged where she can't have a conversation without laughing and giggling about everything? This is not a serious person. This is not a serious person at all. But with that said, as I sit here today, right now, August 1st, 2025, in this moment right now, she might be the front runner in the Democratic Party. Who else do they have? Who else do they have? She just got over 70 million votes in the general election last time. Who else do they have? Seriously. I'm genuinely asking that question right now. Who do the Democrats have? A lot of you are saying Gavin. I think she's got more clout in the Democratic Party than Gavin Newsom. I really do. I believe she has more clout in the Democratic Party. I mean, I know the AOC is out there, you know, her name's been, you know, thrown around there. I just don't see it, man. I don't see it, you know, but like, look, all I know is here's who we have. Here's who we have.
Important discussion happening in our country today, which is Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah.
So the Democrats have essentially been like, Sydney Sweeney represents like a Nazi white supremacy issue. Do you think it's that deep? And do you think attacking Sydney Sweeney is how they can win back young males?
Is that a good move? Yeah, my political advice to the Democrats is continue to tell everybody who thinks Sydney Sweeney is attractive is a Nazi. that appears to be their actual strategy. I mean, it actually reveals something pretty interesting about the Dems, though, which is that you have like a normal all-American beautiful girl doing like a normal jeans ad, right? They're trying to sell jeans to kids in America, and they have managed to so unhinge themselves over this thing.
Yes.
It's like, you guys, did you learn nothing from the November 2024 election? Like, I actually thought that one of the lessons they might take is we're going to be less crazy.
Mhm.
The lesson they have apparently taken is we're going to attack people as Nazis for thinking Sydney Sweeney is beautiful. Great strategy, guys. That's how you're going to win the midterm, especially young American men.
Their course correction lasted about 30 seconds.
That's right. Lasted 30 seconds. Somehow has gotten even crazier. But again, it's just so much of the Democrats is oriented around hostility to basic American life.
Yep.
So you have a pretty girl doing a jeans ad and they can't help but freak out. It reveals a lot more about them than it does us.
No question.
JD is the man. And I will repeat something I've said 1,000 times over the course of the last several months, and it's not, I always qualify when I say this is not to take a shot at Trump, because it's obviously, I'm a huge fan of Trump, but JD Vance does a better job of articulating Donald Trump's points than Donald Trump does to people that don't necessarily like Donald Trump. But when they hear JD Vance say it, it comes off completely different. And he is good at he's very well spoken, he's super intelligent, and he still gets the culture aspect of it and all of that. Like, Vance is awesome. He really is. So I'm a huge fan. Little Orphan Funkhauser says Trump saying Tebow time is your wet dream. Sola Felix says, who is more drunk, Kamala or the Crypt Keeper? Easily Kamala. Jimmy Ray says, is honeymoon now a euphemism for rehab? Mola Ram says, does Kamala swallow? I don't even want to know the answer to that question, to be honest. I don't want to know. Not at all. What I do know is that I am very happy that they continue to, essentially just make themselves look so stupid. And I hope they keep it up. I hope they don't recognize it, because they've just continued to make themselves more and more unhinged by the day. Let's see here. I had another clip that I wanted to show. What is this right here? That's kind of cool. Look at this. So here's Trump. Well, if I wasn't a retard, back tab. Let's see. So that's Trump as he lifts off from the White House. That's pretty cool. No sound, though. Thank you, Sally, for the gifted membership. Appreciate that. Beto says it's been a minute. What's up, 199? Well, hello. Thank you for being here. How you been, man? How you been? Yeah, we had a stream earlier that kept lagging. So looks like we're back in business, though. Looks like we're back in business now. So. All right. Let's see here. There's another this is right here, a clip from Chris Cuomo's show. Someone called in. I wanted to hear this. I have not heard this clip.
I'm not too proud to say that I am wrong about Trump. I'm a proud Democrat.
How so?
And he's done a lot of things. Immigration. I'm happy about what's happening with immigration. I thought the stock market would tank, and I'm pretty happy with my 401k. There's a few things that I just thought things would go wrong, and I'm very happy.
Well, that is big of you to say. It'll probably lose you some friends in this polarized environment that we're in right now. But there's nothing wrong with being happy with results, no matter who gives them to you, right? So I appreciate your candor. Next.
And you know what? A lot of calls saying the exact same thing. And the sad part is that she feels that she can't say it, you know?
I'm not.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people are finally realizing that they've been wrong. There's still a lot of people that are completely like nuts and still are just like, oh, well, Trump didn't do this one thing that I don't like, so therefore he's doing a bad job, which is absolutely crazy. Kate for $9.99 just drunk super chatting. Hey, I mean, I don't drink, but I do endorse drunk super chatting. Okay. I absolutely endorse drunk super chatting. So thank you, Kate. Hope you're doing well. Mellow Fungus says, I saw a report that Elon donated $15 million to Trump's super PAC, backing Republicans in June. Does Elon still support Trump despite his crash out? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how. I did see that same report as well. And, Elon Musk is a person that I don't think any of us have the ability to truly understand and figure out. Elon Musk is operating on a different level. You know, we'll see, man. We'll see what the future holds. I think Elon is very unpredictable, and he marches to the beat of his own drums. As Charlie D'Angelo says, did you check your DMs? I sent you something. Not yet. I haven't yet. Phil with a gifted membership. Thank you, Phil. I appreciate it. Yeah. So that was in June, and maybe that was just something that was already set up, though. You know, maybe it was something that was already in place. I mean, I'm sure Elon still supports the movement overall, even if he has issues with Trump. I really don't know. Now, obviously, we've had all of the controversy surrounding Sydney Sweeney, and American Eagle has responded. And here is their response right here.
Hi, I'm Sydney Sweeney, and I'm from Spokane, Washington. I can work as a local hire as well, though, and I'm available for the American Eagle jeans campaign shoot.
Profile and hands, please. Thanks. We'll be in touch.
Sydney Sweeney has very keen.
That's a good ad. But they did respond, and they said, Sydney Sweeney has great genes. Is and always was about jeans. Her jeans, her story. We'll continue to celebrate how everyone wears their American Eagle jeans with confidence their way. Great jeans look good on everyone. And, you know, hang on just a minute. Okay. And so this is the way that you respond. You don't worry about pandering. You don't apologize. I mean, I personally just wish that they would have said, Sydney Sweeney has great jeans and always was about jeans, blah, blah, blah. Her jeans, her story. And then they should have just said, if you're upset about this, it's probably because you're fat and ugly. That's what they should have said. If you're upset about this, it's because you're fat and ugly. Leave it at that. So there you go. But I'm glad that they did respond. They didn't apologize, and they didn't pander, and they didn't bend the knee. So I will give them full credit from that perspective, for sure. Mike Zero Source says, Jeremy, I don't want you to sign up with the Daily Wire. I don't believe that you would subscribe to the Daily Wire. Your rules, so say hi to Ben. Well, I did support the Daily Wire when they brought Gina Carano in. I gave them a year subscription when they brought Gina Carano in. And then when they started their pro DeSantis anti-Trump stuff, I canceled my membership with them, and I just typed, Trump 2024 when I canceled my subscription. So fuck them. And I don't know what Daily Wire is going on with them lately. I don't see myself ever supporting Daily Wire again, just because they've shown themselves to be essentially, they are the they are the equivalent to Hollywood on the right. That's what the Daily Wire is. They're the equivalent of the Daily Wire, or they're the equivalent to the Hollywood just from the right. They will cast people out. They will silence people. They will target you. They will put a mob against you. That's exactly what they're about. I am not a fan at all. Wait, so Bill Maher talked about the Sydney Sweeney stuff? Hang on, let's see here.
And in other uncomfortable racial news, it's sad news. We found out this week that Sydney Sweeney is a Nazi. That was just...
Dude, everybody is memeing on this shit. Everybody is memeing on it. You clowns have nothing.
No, she's not. But you all see the ad that she's out there. This is a very important ad that we're seeing now. There she is, dressed like Jay Leno in all blue denim.
That's actually true. She's 100% dressed like Jay Leno. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
And she talks about the fact that she has blue eyes. And then she says, I have great genes, you know, because she's wearing jeans. But according to the woke people, this means that she's a white supremacist. It also doesn't help that her bra size is 36 KKK. And that the name she gave her tits is the Proud Boys. But other than that, no, it's. I will say this, they should have been aware when they wrote this ad that this is what some people were going to think. I don't think they did it on purpose, but I also think it's pretty funny that all the online social justice girls are like, it's racist. There's no such thing as good genes. Right, and then you go on Tinder and swipe left on every bald guy. America.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. But yeah, I mean, and this is crazy because this is exactly what they have done. They have made her their new Nazi. It's crazy. This isn't going to help you. It's not going to make things better for you. And that's exactly what my tweet said. The left has decided to make Sydney Sweeney their new Hitler. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Good luck with that, indeed. That's not going to help. You're not going to win this. But if we're going to play by the left's rules, and this is the new Hitler, then we all will send our hearts out to Sydney. We send our hearts out to you, Sydney. Absolutely. There you go. All right. And there's Gary. I stand behind Sydney Sweeney. So, so yeah, not gonna work. Holy shit, this tweet got 45,000 likes. I didn't even realize this thing got 45,000 likes. Spoiler alert, if you post a picture of a hot chick on social media, you get a lot of fucking likes. I didn't even know it got 45,000 likes. How many views? 1.6 million views and 45,000 likes. All you got to do is post a picture of a hot chick. You're going to get a lot of likes. Is this what it's like to be an OnlyFans chick? Is this how easy it is? Check the bookmarks. Nearly 3,000 bookmarks. Willie Will says I'm going to hell. That's all it takes, apparently. Wow. Mike Zerosaurus says, don't sign up with the Daily Wire. Your rules. It's a good day to be a troll. What's up, brother? How you doing? Jake BB for $2. Thank you. Z Herb says, people, Sydney has big boobs. Call me crazy, but I think that's what they really meant from great genes. Maybe that's too crazy of a thought. Maybe so. Maybe so. Mike Zerosaurus says, your stupid autocorrect. That takes away the joke. Hey, those are the rules. Those are the rules, brother. You know, I don't make up the rules. I just have to follow them. So that's how it is. Z-Herb says the same people saying she's a Nazi, we're promoting eugenics, are the same people that said orcs were racial stereotypes. It takes that thought of sort of thinking to see that shit. Yeah, I mean, it goes back into what I've always said about just, there's no reason to get overly complicated about all this stuff that we see online about the behavior and the things that people are saying and all of that. So hang on just a minute. Henry says, D-Day Cobra, why are you so obsessed with Sydney? Lol, get a life. Well, I don't know. Why am I obsessed with Sydney Sweeney? Why? You didn't have to pay a proper $199 to get that, buddy. You just had to be a retard. Why are we obsessed with Sydney Sweeney?
I'm so happy you love the first drop of my collection of Frankie's bikinis. We have more dreamy pieces coming our way, so tap to sign up for early access so you can get more information.
I can't imagine why anyone's obsessed with Sydney Sweeney, and I can't figure it out. Can't figure it out. What a retarded statement to make. But thank you, Z Herb, for the super chat. I appreciate it, man. Okay. Last thing we're going to talk about. I got to go to my bookmarks. 3,000 bookmarks on that post. That's crazy, actually. Pretty crazy. Willie Will. Proper 199. Holy crap. Willie Will. I guess that Z Herb with 10 gifted memberships. Well, here we go again. Run it back. Proper 199. Proper 199.
Should I do it?
Do not come.
I'm gonna do it.
Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
Thank you, Willie Will. I appreciate it, man. Brock says, I wish I was retarded. I mean, you're here, so you're probably at least borderline, I would think. Brock, hey, remember to hydrate, brother. Remember to hydrate. But yeah, somebody, I had someone was really mad at me for playing that Trump clip. They were just like, you can play that woman, but how dare you play that disgusting stuff of our wonderful president? And I'm like, oh my gosh, dude, you don't get the memes, do you? Chill out. It's not that serious, man. Funny story. This past week when I was out of town, I met a couple of people, really awesome people. And, they were a little bit older, and they were like, yeah, we watch your streams. And I'm like, what? And they're like, yeah, we love your show. And I'm like, oh man, I am so sorry. They're like, for what? And I'm like, the things I say, and the bullshit that I say, and how bad I talk. This is a sweet couple, and I'm like, I feel terrible right now. It's kind of like whenever that's why I don't want people in real life to know who I am, because I'm like, I apologize for my language. I apologize for all of the stuff that I say. I feel so bad when I meet people in real life. They're like, I love your show. And I'm like, really? Really? Why? Mike Zero says, breaking news, Sydney Sweeney will play the next Bond girl. She will either play Clee or Dixie. Dixie Wrecked. There it is. Clee Taurus. Jeremy, was it this show or the G&G one? This show. So they're probably watching right now. And I'm just so sorry. Stone Farmer says, could I be more gay for paying for a membership? Hail 199. Warbreer says, I'm only half retarded on my mother's side. Well, there you go. I don't have that luxury because I'm from Alabama and both my parents are from Alabama. So Both of my parents have the retarded side. Coop says, again, why are you so obsessed with Sweeney? That's clever. That's a clever way trying to get it started. Well, look, I mean, I played this earlier, but I'll play it again for all of you because the Democrats are finally admitting it.
Have you seen the Sydney Sweeney ad, Senator? And if so, what did you think about it?
Yes, I saw the ad, and okay, the young woman does have big, beautiful breasts. But let's not lose sight of what's important. We are the party of ugly, fat people. We can't just allow these Republicans to put a beautiful, white young woman with perfectly round titties in their ads, because people like that shit. We need to keep putting fat, ugly bitches in our ads, you know? Stay woke.
Oh, man. I fucking love it. Love it. Love it. Love the memes. Love the AI. Absolutely fantastic. AI might be terrifying, but it's pretty good. Dude, like, I don't know if I can play some of these memes that I'm seeing about the WNBA game. I don't know if I can play them. I'm probably going to not. But you just need to be on Twitter because the memes are absolutely fantastic right now from the WNBA. It's so good. It's so good. But I don't know if I can play them. Because I don't know if that thing will get if it'll get me hit or whatever. I have no idea. So okay. Where was it at? What is this? President Trump says he wants to release everything in the Epstein files. I just don't want people to get hurt. Meaning, I guess people that he feels is not like they were just like business associates, but they get caught up in it. I get the statement and I get the situation he's in, but I think that ultimately it's more about I want justice for the people that hurt kids. That's what I want. I want justice for the people that hurt kids. And that should be the top priority. That should be the top priority in this whole situation. And this is never going to go away. Like, this is going to follow the Trump administration until it's either dealt with or well, that's it, truly. I mean, if they don't deal with it, then it is never going to go away. Here's Bill Maher actually talking about this topic right here.
August now, and a heat wave. Boy, they say the best thing you can do is stay in a cool, dark place, like the Epstein file. Oh, wow. I tell you. I take a month off, everything switches around. A month ago, the Republicans were all about the Epstein files. We have to see the Epstein files. There's deep state shit out there in the Epstein files. And they found out Trump was in the Epstein files. Why are we obsessing about the Epstein files? Now the Democrats, they're doing everything they can. We got to see the Epstein files. This is so America, isn't it? I mean, let me set it up for you. The party that said there's no there now says there's there. And the party that was saying there's no there is now saying there's there. There.
He's not wrong, like, in terms of, like, the joke. It's good stuff, you know? Like, I don't think that it necessarily has to do with Trump being in the files personally. I don't. But the administration did this to themselves, and that is the bottom line. The administration did it to themselves. Pam Bondi, Kash Patel, Dan Bongino, they all did it to themselves. They brought all of this on. So that's why I don't have sympathy for them. Let's see. Coop got that one. Z-Herb says, is your dad your favorite uncle? Mike Zersour says, if Sweeney was a Bond girl, which would be her name? Chat, please give the most inappropriate answer. There you have it. The chat's going to have fun with that one. So I will let them go with that because I'm sure it'll be interesting. You know what? I'm going to roll the dice. I'm just going to show you guys one meme, okay? I'm going to show you one meme about WNBA. If I get hit, it's your fault, chat. Not really, but here we go. WNBA security guard checking for green dildos. There. That's all I'm going to show you. Oh my God, it's so good, dude. The internet is so quick on this stuff, man. It's whoo. All right. Why do I keep okay? I saw that one earlier. There was one more clip, and it's in reference to Triple H right here. This is very interesting right here, okay? Because the IWC, the internet wrestling community, is full of SJWs and psychopath leftists. That's all they are. Triple H was asked in an interview about Vince McMahon. And the IWC is losing their minds over what he said. They are freaking out right now. Listen to this.
And the challenges were that inevitably in the last year, serious allegations of sexual assault and trafficking levied at Vince, which he's always denied. But nevertheless, how did you deal with the fallout of all that? Because they were allegations.
Sure. And all we can do is move forward. For us as a company, creative, all we can do is move forward. And allegations are allegations, right? It's a complicated relationship for anybody in life. Nobody is perfect.
So that right there, by him saying allegations are allegations, the IWC has lost their fucking minds over there. So like, how dare you say allegations are allegations? Allegations are the worst thing ever. Oh, fuck. They are so mad. They are so mad about him saying that.
But accusations are made, and that's a whole legal thing that is totally separate and aside from what we do. My job is to put on the best creative product that WWE can do, and luckily and happily, it's been successful and it's been working wonderfully. Business is in an incredible place right now and continuing to grow, especially with our partners at Netflix and NBC and CW and everyone in between. It's a wonderful time in our business, and fans are enjoying it. So we're headed in a good direction.
So that was his response, and I thought overall it was a pretty good response. Somebody says, "What's the IWC?" The internet wrestling community, and these people are unhinged. Like, you talk about some of the most mentally challenged people, that would be the IWC. These people are broken, and they have been very mad because Triple H appeared at the White House yesterday with President Trump. And they got even madder when Triple H tweeted out and says, honored doesn't begin to describe what this opportunity means. Oh, they are really mad, okay? And so even with all of their complaining, he then tweets out that he's honored to stand with the president. And to make it worse, Triple H had this video right here. And you got the game music right here. This really pissed him off.
Time to play the game. Time to play the game.
Oh, they are so mad, dude. These people are broken mentally. And here's the thing that's so funny about it is that they love an industry that was built by Vince McMahon. Okay. It was elevated to the mainstream by Hulk Hogan. And now it is being controlled by Triple H and Dana White because TKO is involved with it. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And they can't do anything about it. They can't do anything about it. And I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Let's see where we are. Again, thank you, Willie Will. Proper 199, you mad lad. Z Herb with the 10 gifted memberships. Thank you. Got that one. Bird Up says, no matter how much Epstein stuff comes out, it's never going to end because Bondi oversold what they were going to put out. 1,000%. I agree with you. 1,000%. She screwed this whole thing up. And hopefully Trump will figure that out. Jeremy Cyborg for 10 says, remember the 4 rules of a YouTuber. The chat is always right. 2, let's see. It's always the chat's fault. 3, never let the grift go unused. 4, Beardo Fat. Jeremy Gay. Thank you, Jeremy the Cyborg. Appreciate it, man. C-Herb says, even says, do, but did MJ did it. What? What? Mike Zero Source says, at Josh, you may not believe this, but I'm not the real Mike Zero. Demon of Cybertron says they didn't even grow up watching Triple H. This is true. Storm Shadow says, you can take your complaint about allegations and Vince and suck it, Triple H. What he should reply to the IWC with. Yes. Little Jim's Halo says, did you see what the Supreme Court is looking at in voting district by race? The lefties will be throwing a fit if it happens. I did not see that, but I can look into it. Let's see. And that is going to bring us to an end. So we had no issues this stream. So last stream was about an hour and a half. This one's about an hour. We didn't have any streams on this one, or no hiccups on this one. So thank you guys so very, very much. I greatly appreciate it. We will be, we have this weekend, we're covering SummerSlam over on Locals. I will be there. I will be popping in on that stream. So the Saturday and Sunday, we'll be covering SummerSlam. I also plan on going live this weekend to play Mario Kart on my D-Day Cobra Gaming channel. So make sure you are subscribed over there. Laughing Man says, I didn't mention Savvy this stream. Maybe that is why. Maybe that's why. Don't forget to go over to Teespring, and the CobraCast Mania shirts are available over there if you're interested. You can get a t-shirt. Let's see. We got, look at that red. That red is sexy. Okay. That just looks good. Oh, we got a yellow one too. I didn't know that. Oh, okay. That is really good. That is really good. So check out the pinned comment. So you guys can go over there, check that out if you're interested. Willie Will says Jessica Lindstrom had a link. Please look. Are you talking to me, Willie Will, or talking to the chat, Willie? I'm trying to see what Willie Will was talking about there. Here, let me highlight the comment. So Willie Will says, there. Is that, are you, what's this in reference to? The yellow is fire. Yeah. Talking to me? Okay, what link? What link does Jessica have? Talking to me. What link? Jessica? Do you know what he's talking about? I mean, Willie Will kind of owns the show, so you know. T-Mac says this okay, hey, excuse me, T-Mac. We have a rule around here that I do not get compliments. Do not compliment me. Call me gay or something like that. Don't compliment me. The fuck are we doing around here? But if we're be clear, like I highlighted your comment so that someone will send me a super chat. Okay. I'm hoping, I don't even care if it's like $1 super chat. At least it'll get me something and I'll feel good about it. Okay. Let's see. I'm looking to see. All I see is Jessica says you're an ass hat. Shut up, Bennis. Holy crap. I'm looking to see if Jessica responded. I see this. Jessica had a link to X. Jessica, do you have something you could DM me? Whatever Willie Will's talking about. Mr. No One with a gifted membership. You should have saw what he said. And then Elite Super Grunt with a $2 super chat. See, I've earned my grift. Oh, it was Kada. Don't look. It was Kada. I'm going to find it, Willie Will. I'm going to find it. Hang on. Let's see what Jessica Lindstrom dropped. What link? Let's see. I'm scrolling back. I'm scrolling back. I don't know why people watch this show. Oh, it won't let me go back any further. I can't find it now. Come on, Jessica, drop the link again. Drop it. Let's go. Drop the link. Come on. Jeremy is the nicest guy I've ever met. That's a lie. Jessica says, oh, fuck. Hold on. Laughing Man DM'd me. Fucking hell. Everybody's DMing me. Charlie's DMing me. Everybody's DMing me. Oh yeah, I can't show that. Okay, I can't. You just have to go to Kata's Twitter account because I can't show that. I this is all I can show you. I can't show you. I can't scroll down. I can't do it. So not on this stream, I can't do it. So you'll have to go and look at this link. Jessica can link you, but I can't. So my apologies. Willie Will trying to get me in trouble. All right, guys, we're going to end it there. Thank you so much. Really do appreciate it. Let's see. Aaron Adams says, I think Krista is hotter than Sydney Sweeney. Fight me, you fig. And I think Harris is running to make Newsom look good in 2028. And you are so nice. I don't think that Harris is trying to make anybody look good. I think that Harris is in it for herself. I don't think that she's a team player at all. I just don't. I don't think that she has that level of thinking. I really don't. Mike Zero Source says, Scoutmaster Kevin said Jeremy had a gifted mouth. Bird Up says Jeremy deserves sainthood for all the good things he did for those tornado victims and abused animals. What the hell is going on now? I don't even know. But we're going to end it there. Make sure you go to Teespring. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Thank you so much for all the super chats, the gift of memberships. You guys are insane. And the project that we are working on at Geeks and Gamers, I can't wait to reveal that. We're probably a month and a half away from me being able to say anything. But again, all the support that you give has been able to give us the opportunity to do the things that we do. So just remember that anytime you see people super chatting, the things that we're doing and providing for all of you guys and gals, it's because of them. So thank them. They're the people that make all this happen. So thank you guys so much. Really do appreciate it. Hope you have a good evening, and we will talk to all of you later.